Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and these are your predictions for the month of March 2025. All 12 zodiac signs will have their own respective videos. I've set the intentions to be for sun, moon, as well as rising placements. So you're welcome to look at any of those placements or maybe even another placement that you regularly follow. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box below is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Just take a look at that site and then come back here and watch the video for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. I do recommend that you watch all 3 videos for your sun, moon, and rising placements so that you can have the best overall view for the month of March 2025. Do keep in mind, my friend, that this is a general collective reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, please don't get upset. It just means that that one message is intended for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So as I always say with these collective readings, just take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. With all that said, let's begin. Hello, Virgo. Let's see, what are your tarot predictions for the month of March 2025? You have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Card number 28, so maybe the numbers 2, 8, 10, or 28 are relevant to you. This reduces to a 10. So you're at the end of a cycle here, and now there's a need here for you to clear it out. I just heard Virgo 2.0. Okay. Your next card is Mountains and Obstacles, card number 5. So yeah, there's a need here for you to clear out the clutter. Could be like emotional baggage you're holding on to. That very well could be an obstacle here for you to move forward in your life or maybe open up your heart again. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So there's a need here for the Virgo collective to clear out the psychological, energetic, emotional clutter that they have been holding on to from past disappointments that has lowered their self-esteem. And that lowering of the self-esteem has now become an obstacle to loving yourself, to loving others, and to receiving love from others. Let's see where we go with this message. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, self-love. There's a need here for the Virgo collective to start practicing self-love. And the first act of self-love is to clear out the clutter from the past. Tell me more about this for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. I was about to say Aries, so let me go on with the message. We'll see where we go. 7 of Cups, that's clutter. That's emotional clutter. Obstacles, clarified by the world. Well, putting an end to that. And self-esteem, clarified by judgment. I love that. 7 of Cups, clarified by the King of Pentacles. There you are. The World card, clarified by the 6 of Cups from these former soulmate or soul bond connections that you have had. And judgment, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Making the judgment call that you are valuable, that you're the gift, that you have a lot to offer, and that you don't, quote unquote, need someone else to validate your self-worth. You're everything that you need. You are the prize. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the Sun. That's your near future, if you're able to work on this, apparently. So let's see where we go. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Temperance here at the bottom of the deck. Virgo, I'm distinctly getting this message, and if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. But this appears to be a message about where you're holding on to a lot of emotional clutter from past heartbreaks, whether it has been with platonic or romantic connections, friend, family members, colleagues who wronged you, neighbors, lovers, a string of those types of individuals, or a string of those types of connections in your life. There's something here that you've been holding on to it. Like if you can open yourself up, people would be able to see. See in the World card, she's opening herself up. Here in the 7 of Cups, this person is opening themselves up, right? So there's all of this pain from all of these people. You're still holding on to all of these spilt cups, so to speak. And that's what you're holding on to. So even if you're coming across in the world as the King or Queen of Pentacles, like you have it all together, and I'm not saying you do or you don't, but internally, you don't. Internally, if we were to open you up, so to speak, figuratively speaking, this is what we would see. the pain from everyone who's ever crossed you or hurt you or disappointed you in some way. Again, Judgment card has all these people, your whole top row here. So if we were to really look at you on the inside in your heart, there would be negative memories of all the people that have hurt you. And that, unfortunately, has affected your self-esteem, holding on to that. So I don't know what you experienced in your life. Maybe for some of you, you had a string of, one monumental person or a string of people disappoint you, betray you, break your heart, promise you blank and never deliver on it. You may have witnessed injustices and you could be holding on to regret or pain that you didn't stop it. Maybe this was something in childhood. That message is coming through, so maybe it resonates for one of you. Maybe you witnessed domestic violence, and to this day you carry I was going to say 10 of Wands, kind of carrying that 10 of Wands, that emotional burden there. I didn't stop this person from doing this to this person, or I witnessed this injustice in my region or my country or within, my religious group or my community or my culture, and I did nothing to prevent it. Someone here watching, a message is coming in strong. So someone here watching is holding on even to some guilt like that, even though it didn't happen to you directly. You could be holding on to guilt or shame or some level of pain because you didn't stop it from happening to someone else. However, you have accumulated this pain within you, there's a need here for you to really clear it out. Wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing the Queen or King of Wands here, because I feel like clearing that out is step one to you boosting your self-esteem. It's like step one is clearing this out, maybe through therapy, counseling, talking to a trusted friend, self-help. And once that is cleared out, or you're well on your way to clearing it out, then the twofold message here is now we have to work on your self-esteem, because you have somehow indirectly, because I don't think it's anything you did purposefully, you have indirectly allowed those past experiences to impact your self-esteem. For some of you, it's rooted, again, experiences you had in childhood, Six of Cups. For others of you, through soulmate, soul bond connections you had, whether they were karmic in nature or not, but you're still holding on to the pain of them. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Still holding on to that pain. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I was going to say Aries before. I feel that for some of you, or maybe for one person watching, I don't know. And I'm not saying all Aries are bad or everyone would, high Aries placement is a bad person. So cross watchers, easy there with the comments, because my boyfriend is an Aries moon and I think he's absolutely wonderful. But the negative trait, all 12 signs have positive and negative traits. You know that if you watch tarot. The negative side of Aries, because Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the god of war. So the negative side of that, think about someone who's like the emperor in the reverse, right? That's someone who's domineering, they're controlling, they could be abusive, narcissistic. They'll gaslight you, they'll lie to you. Those are the con artists. So there's something here where the collective, again, it didn't have to be an Aries and it doesn't have to be a masculine either, because any sign and anyone can embody those negative traits if they choose to. So I just feel like some of you dealt with someone like that, or a string of people like that, and it affected your self-esteem. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. There's a need here for you to see it from a new perspective, because the inability to let those traumas go, really heal from them and let them go, not only affecting your self-esteem, it's affecting your ability to move forward. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups here for Virgo. I was almost going to say Aries again. And again, I'm getting negative Aries in my mind, not positive. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, tell me more about this Seven of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. Strength. And the Nine of Swords. Wow. So this pain, bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords. So for some of you, it was something you witnessed, whether in childhood or throughout your life. I mean, most of us at some point have witnessed some kind of injustice happen to someone else. And in hindsight, we might carry some guilt or shame about, why didn't I do anything? Why didn't I say anything? Why didn't I speak up? And most of us who've been in that situation and haven't, it's out of fear. or we have low self-esteem, right? We don't think anyone would believe us. But most of the time it comes from a place of fear. So there's something here, maybe for one or two people watching, where maybe even as a child, Paige, you witnessed something and you still carry that burden with you that you didn't, like, I couldn't do more. And if that's the case, what more could you have done as a child? Again, there's a need here for you to see it from a different perspective. For others of you, you had a person or string of people in your life that really embody this trickster energy of the Seven of Swords. Lies by omission, betrayal, infidelity, abusive behaviors, verbal, physical. It's a sliding scale sword card for me. So, I mean, for some of you, not that any trauma is minor, but I think you know what I'm saying when I say could have been a series or string of minor traumatic incidences. And for some of you, it was a lot larger. Regardless of what you experienced or even how you experienced it or how old you were when you experienced it, you've been holding onto it for a long time. You think about it often. It disturbs your sleep pattern. Even if you're sleeping at night, during the day, you could be tired, and that's just an indication that you're truly not getting a full night's sleep. Some of you maybe suffer from or experience nightmares, night sweats, night terrors, something like that, because of the constant thinking. This is like whatever has happened to you, for some of you, kind of lives rent free in your mind. So you need to find a way. Hate to say you need, but you know, there's a need here for you to find a way on how to stop that cycle. And only you can do that. You know, no tarot reader is going to tell you how to do that. That, again, could be counseling, therapy, talking to a friend about it, journaling, self-help. But you've been holding on to it. And that strength card, she, you know, it's like she's sitting here very, very like expressionless, right? But it's like it's always coming up behind her. I don't know if you could see it in this deck, but it's always coming up behind her. So as much progress as she thinks, I just say she, there's a woman on the card, but as much progress as she thinks she's making in life and the years have gone by, it's always right there. What happened, what they said, what you saw, what you experienced, it feels sometimes like it was right there, like it just happened yesterday, because that's how close that horse is to her. So there's something like that here, and you've been holding on to it for a long time. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Cups. I'm going to clarify the world also. Six of Cups. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. For some of you, this started in childhood or is rooted in childhood. For others of you, these were individuals that you had a soul contract with, but maybe at the time you encountered these people, you didn't see them as karmics. You saw them as soulmates or people that were supposed to protect you or be there for you or love you or take care of you. And in essence, they betrayed your trust. Tell me more about the Six of Cups here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. I really think for a good portion of you watching, it goes something back to childhood or something you witnessed. Tell me more about the Six of Cups here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Star. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Ace of Wands. I notice on the Seven of Pentacles in this deck how she's holding on to her chest. I feel like this is, whatever this is, or string of experiences, has been so emotionally burdensome for some of you. For some of you, you went through something very catastrophic. Ten of Pentacles could be family related, or again, someone you thought would be in your life for the long haul, or someone that you invested in, or maybe for some of you, someone that you actually built something with. And then there was this traumatic Tower moment. Interesting how in the series of the major arcana cards, we have the Tower followed by the Star. That's exactly how it came out here in this spread. So it's almost like for some of you, you felt blindsided by what occurred, what you saw. So I'll give you an example. I could be speaking to a Virgo that as a child thought everything was just fine. Ten of Pentacles. That doesn't mean you're, you know, Jeff Bezos level millionaire, you know, billionaire. But it's like, I thought everything was fine and content and happy. I thought we were a unit in it for the long run. And there could be something here where, like, you know, you witnessed something abusive or something traumatic in your neighborhood, within your family, your parents, something like that. It's like one day we were good and the next day the family was falling apart. And you have been perpetually healing, or needing to heal from that experience. For others of you, you were in a connection that you thought, we're really making headway here. We're going to be together forever. I can trust this person, right? Pentacle energy is trust. I'm investing in this because I trust it. So it could have been something like that, or maybe you had shared resources with this person, or you had the vision of the two of you being together and growing old, right? Because Ten of Pentacles could be the coming together of family or building a family together, or even if it's just you and that person, just being a family within yourselves, amongst yourselves, but going the distance. And it's like, one day we were great, and the next day everything was crumbling out from beneath my feet. So whatever you're holding on to, whatever experience here you had, where one day was Ten of Pentacles and the next day was Tower, something you saw, something you experienced, whether you're holding on to the hurt from it, or you're holding on to the shame because you stayed too long in it, or the guilt because you did nothing about it, there's a need here for you to really heal it. Like really heal it. Self-esteem. Your self-esteem is being affected by this. And I feel like when this happened to you, you were innocent. Not saying every Virgo is innocent, but you were innocent in the sense of you didn't see it coming. Or you didn't expect it. And some of you could feel that way in retrospect. Like, wow, I was really naive that I allowed that person to do that to me. That's a shame and a guilt within yourself that you then need to heal. That's part of the clutter that you need to clear out. Judgment and self-esteem. Page of Wands here. There's a need here for you to make the judgment call, to start investing in yourself, to start rebuilding your self-esteem. So twofold message here for the Virgo collective. There's a need here for you, my dear, to heal these past wounds, to address them. Some of you have never spoken to anyone about this. You've been holding on to it for a long time. There's a need here for you to start talking about it. And even if that only means journaling, there's a need to really get it out and to start healing it. Once you heal it, you can make the judgment call to then start working on your self-esteem. There's a need here for the Virgo collective to discover ways to take care of themselves. One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. Judgment, clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. That's your gateway to opening up your heart again, to truly loving yourself again, loving others, and accepting love from others. Healthy love from others is by learning from these past mistakes, experiences, connections that failed, memories. That's your gateway to opening up your heart again. It's, what was that reading that I did? And it came up, detox, mind, body, and spirit. That's exactly what I see here. Mind, body, and spirit, and your heart. These are the things that need to be worked on for the Virgo collective. I want to know about the world here. Tell me about the world here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. This deck is so different that I use for you guys. Wow. And then we have World and the Fool. You literally can't make this up. So the way you officially close out all, you know, that past cycle with all those horrible experiences that you've had, you got to slay the dragon. The Knight of Swords in this deck is literally slaying a dragon here on the ground. So dragon, for some of you, multiple dragons, but that's where your new beginning comes, because I'm asking to clarify the World card. Slaying the dragon brings in, ushers in the new beginning. Page of Swords. There's a lot of work here that needs to be done, because it's almost like a return to innocence in your new beginning. Slaying this dragon, not carrying it with you anymore, the hurts, the pains, the remorse, the regrets. It's almost like then you get to start off on page level. Now you're extremely knowledgeable because of what you went through. Those scars will always be with you, but they won't haunt you. There's, again, a need, if you want to do that, to truly address this. Again, therapy, counseling, journaling, self-help. That's your new beginning. That's kind of how you can clean the slate there with that page of swords there. Slaying the dragon, a return to innocence almost. Ace of coins, Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. The best investment you can make is in you, in your self-esteem. Healing this, Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Hermit. There you are, Ten of Swords. There is a need here for you to heal this, Virgo. It's going to keep coming up in a collective message until it's officially healed for the majority of you. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles here, the investment in self. One more shuffle. Thank you. Clarified by the Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. Page of Cups. That Ace of Pentacles, there's the investment here, I really believe, needs to be in nurturing yourself. Nurturing the child in you, nurturing the wounds in you. The Empress is extremely nurturing. See how she's nurturing a baby in this photo. The Page of Cups looks like a young child. The Queen of Pentacles, extremely nurturing energy. So there's definitely something here, whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter what if this is Emperor or King of Pentacles, doesn't matter. There's just something here about really going within and nurturing the innocence of you. The innocence that someone along the way robbed from you in some fashion, regardless of how old you were when they did what they did to you. If you're able to do this, really pour into yourself. This is where all this happiness and bliss comes from. Nine of Cups. It's a very singular energy. I know we always say in tarot, oh, that's wish fulfillment. But Nine of Cups is someone who can fill their own cups. Would they like a 10th cup to come along and have the 10 of Cups? Yeah, but they're very content with the 9 of Cups. Same like the 9 of Pentacles. Would they like someone to come along with the extra pentacle and make 10 pentacles? Absolutely. But they're very comfortable in their 9 of Pentacles on their own. It's two of the most singular cards in the minor arcana portion of tarot. So all of this healing, truly healing it and leaving it behind and working on your self-esteem really does or will really become the biggest act of self-love you can ever do for yourself. And that's what ushers in all of these healthier connections in your life in the future. Because once you eradicate this and work on your self-esteem, you won't ever accept this type of behavior from someone ever again. A healed person will only attract or be attracted to other healed people. I shouldn't say attract, because you can attract a whole, bunch of people. But you personally will only be attracted to someone who is as healed as you are. Queen of Cups. So by the end of March, more shuffle. Thank you. Temperance, better balanced, the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. Investing in yourself, in the life you want, creating the life you want. Okay, you ever have a computer or your cell phone and you begin maxing out data and now you can't download any more photos or videos because you have no space left on the hard drive, right? So I kind of feel like the Virgo collective, again, not everyone, but most of you, right? You're at this point where you're like at emotional full capacity, but it's because you're holding on to files, memory files, pain files that you don't really need anymore. You don't. So there's a need here, if you think about that in terms of like a computer, to go in and clear out that disk space and like defragment that drive. There's a need here for you to clear it out and make room, because by you holding on to that, there's no room for you to take in new data. There's no room there for you to take in new love, because that space inside of you, the Seven of Cups, the World card when I showed you before, open up, is still holding on energetically and emotionally to all of that pain and all of those experiences. You also can't upgrade your self-esteem until you take care of that. Because if you ever have a hard drive, and I had one on my computer about 6-7 months ago where I had this issue, not only could I not save any new data. I couldn't even upgrade my version of Windows on my computer because to upgrade, you need space. And I didn't even have enough disk space for the Windows upgrade. So I don't know why I'm getting that message, but there's something like that here. By clearing this out, you not only now have allowed room for you to love yourself, but then you've also are making room for you to now receive love. For some of you, your block to love is still holding on to this. There's no energetic space for you to be able to take in new love, new healthy love. There's not enough room for healthy love. There's also not enough room for you to love yourself, for you to just upgrade yourself. And that really is the key for you moving forward. Let's take a sneak peek into April now. Where's April? Where's April? Where is Virgo in April 2025 on this journey of healing? Just regarding the journey of healing. Where is Virgo in April 2025? 7 of Wands. On top of the hill, overcoming obstacles, defending yourself, defending your peace, defending your space, defending the new space that you will have created by clearing out the clutter. Where will Virgo be in April? Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Ace of Cups, self-love. 6 of Pentacles, investing in others, but also investing in yourself. And the 5 of Wands. Some people are not going to like it. If you are an overgiver, Virgo, and you start to clear out the clutter. Yeah, maybe you start to clear out the clutter. Some people are going to feel like it's clear out the clutter and you're cutting them out of your life. And I don't really think that's what you're doing. At least that's not the message here. The message is for you to heal, 4 of Swords, for you to heal from all of this past conflict. Oh my God. For you to heal, 4 of Swords, from the past conflict of the 5 of Swords. But when you do that, you'll become empowered. And that empowerment will usher in this period of your life, which I hope will last you the rest of your life, where you will have some kind of repetitive schedule that you will always make room and time to invest in yourself. Because this act of self-love and investing in myself, some people are not going to like it. They might actually take it as an act of betrayal. Again, that's not why you're doing it. But if you are an overgiver, some people may not like the fact that you're suddenly starting to give to yourself. Bottom of the deck, Chariot, and that you are moving forward or moving on in your life in a new direction. Let me get advice on this for Virgo. I wasn't expecting that message at all. One more shuffle here, please and thank you. But we've all seen that when we start to pull back and take care of ourselves, suddenly the world disappears or people get angry. But again, we saw that 7 of Wands. It's just you learning healthy boundaries. Bottom of the deck, we have Hangman, the 3 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. When people see you, Hangman, in this new light, in this new perspective, that you're suddenly taking care of yourself, that you're doing whatever it is that sets your soul on fire, because I'm telling you, you're going to get to a point, Emperor's at the bottom of the deck, you're going to get to a point through this healing journey, if you decide to do it, that you're really clearing out this emotional clutter, and now you start working on your self-esteem, and you start looking good and feeling good and smelling good, not to get anyone's attention, not to keep anyone, not to attract anyone, but solely because you want to look and feel good for you. When people see that, and that you're now chasing your dreams and doing what sets your soul on fire and taking care of you, there will be people in your inner circle, for some of you, that are going to feel heartbroken and betrayed by your act of self-love. You cannot allow that act of self-love to be stifled by this person or these people's reaction. How does this play out with these people? Going a little long here, I'm sorry. One more shuffle here, please and thank you. How does it work out with those people? Justice, the Devil, and the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. That's their own lesson. That's their own demons that they need to work on. That you can't keep yourself small to keep people in your life. Yeah, there will be people that will fall out of your life when you start loving you, when you start clearing out the past and focusing on your self-esteem and really nurturing yourself. You will have 1 or 2 people, maybe more, not like it and fall out of your life. That's their demon to heal. That's their own spiritual lesson. That's their journey. It has nothing to do with you. Those people were never in your life for you to begin with. In fact, some of them are probably what caused this whole issue for you to begin with. All of this emotional trauma you're still holding on to. So if they have to go, let it go. They will be replaced by people who truly value you in the future. They will be, because that's what I've experienced. And I think that's pretty common. I think any clinical psychologist would tell you that. So whatever comes, let it come. And whoever wants to go, let them go. Your focus right now should be on moving your life forward from the past so you can overcome these self-esteem obstacles, so you can love yourself and in the future only accept healthy love. And you won't have an issue doing that, because even if you attract negative love, you won't be attracted to it. Your self-esteem will be too high. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. A little bit of a long message there. I do apologize. But I do hope that you enjoyed this message. Your tarot reading for the month of March 2025 seems to center around you clearing out the clutter from the past and working on your self-esteem. And if that means that you're losing some people because you're choosing to love on you, then that's okay. Those weren't your people to begin with. That's what I have for you, Virgo. That is your very special March 2025 tarot reading. If you like this message and it resonates with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, and Rising, so you can get the best overall reading for yourself for the month of March. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.